Hey guys, Giggity Gamer come back with another episode of Pokemon Duel, and in today's video, I wanted to try to make a video that will cater to both uh, regulars at this game or experts at this game and beginners. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically break down my whole entire gameplay, strategies, all that as it's going on. Break down every single move. I'm going to try to show how I stay a couple steps ahead, try to predict moves, try to basically show how I play Pokemon Duel, and see how it goes. I tried to record this once, and the RNG was so bad that I couldn't even really do much. So maybe this game we should be able to do good. Get good gameplay in, good strategy in, and win a game. So the first thing you see when I see this deck is it's got 5 runners. Not many people see that off the bat, but Fraxure, runner. Poipole, runner. Of course, any 3 movement Pokemon, like Koko, like Greninja, are both runners. And then the Lucario, the Mega Lucario is technically a runner. So this is a rush deck. The best way I try to combat against rush decks is through, I guess, like turtling in the beginning. Of course, I land miss. Like, can't give me a break. Okay, but the best way to do it is try to get as many figures out on the field as possible before, you can't. And the best way I try to combat it is counterattack. Most likely he's going to go take over the entry point, which is smart. We're going to go ahead and long throw in a Sceptile and see how he tries to combat this. Most likely he's going to probably put his Fraxure right in the middle of him. In that case, I will go after the Fraxure with my Sceptile because I feel like that's a pretty decent matchup for me. You are going to double chance. Really? I'll take that matchup. Okay. That was perfect. So now what I'm going to do is basically just slide up. It's going to threaten counterattack. It's going to threaten game. And if he does stick his Fraxure there, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and make a Sceptile. Normally I don't do this until later in the game due to I want to get my figures back. But I feel like the best way I could win this game is to rush him and get him off my entry points. He does have a goal block. I don't know if he's going to actually use it. But we are 100% going after his Fraxure next turn if he puts it on the goal. And go for the counter. Go for the Typhoon Slash. Most likely, I am. All right, there you go. That's okay. I mean, sure. That would have been a decent play. I would have goal blocked with probably Poipole. That might be a little bit better. Of course, that opens up an entry point, allows me to go, but you put yourself in that position. So, I mean, that works for me. Unfortunately for the opponent, didn't work out so well. Counterattack, win. Let's go into another game because that one I really couldn't dig deep into because Rush Deck's game was quick, done, over with. I am still going for the top 100. I did rank up a tiny bit earlier, I think. There we go. This is going to be a good game. It's got X-Clan member X Hiska. So I'll probably hear something after this game from him. And should be a good game. Be able to commentate this one pretty well. Once again, I see at least 2 runners. It's not a major rush deck. He is going to have a Drifloon, which is going to help him out with takeaway. So I'm going to have to throw down Grass Sphere pretty quickly after he moves him. I want to try to keep my Virizion away from his Poipole. Popplio. Wow, I cannot pronounce Pokemon names due to Popplio's ability of taking away purples. Other than that, the only annoying one is Primal Kyogre, but he's annoying in every single team. So nothing really I can do there. most likely you could probably, yeah, that's what I expected, to see his Drifloon come out early. I'm going to go ahead and drop down Grass Sphere, so now that is not a threat. And I believe Double Take, it might work against him with the Grass Sphere. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I've tried that before. He's going to go ahead and he's actually going to attack. And you're going to get the benefit of the spin. Damn. Nice for you. We're going to go ahead and try to cover up the goal. That was a very good spin for him, the 70, obviously. That was pretty much the only matchup he could have won, so RNG is RNG. We're going to go ahead and stick out another one. I do want to try to get back my third Lurantis, so I might try to max revive if he does not threaten goal. If he does go take over entry point or move up at any point, we are going to cover up. And okay, he has to attack, and we're going to land Stealth Hit, which is going to help out. We're going to go ahead Surround Kill him, because I don't want to do anything stupid. I like Sceptile out in an offensive positioning, so just bring out Rowlet, nice Surround Kill, easy. I think next turn I'm going to take up the opportunity of max reviving my my Lurantis. We're going to have a full arsenal of my Luranti. So at the max, it's going to be hitting for plus 90, unless, of course, hit Decidueye comes on the field, and it's going to be hitting for 105. All my grass types, which is awesome. Really? Okay. And luckily, you're going to go ahead and land that Water Gun. We're going to not bring him out on the entry point because the chances of Typhoon Slash landing when Decidueye comes out is quite good, and it happens all the time. So I don't want to take that risk necessarily, because I don't want to lose a Pokemon by that dumb reason. And you always want to try to keep all the Pokemon on the field as possible. So now I'm just going to slowly start pushing and using like a snake technique, basically take on over his entry points. And we can win this game right now, and we're going to win this game right now because he forgot about Mega Sceptile. I did not expect him to do that, to be completely honest. But I will 100% take a free win. So that's 2 wins in this video. We're going to go ahead and try to go for one more. Good game to Hiska. I'll send you the link to this video, and hopefully you'll see it. We're back up in the 2200 for the monthly rankings. We're going to go ahead and jump into one more game, because it's only been an 8-minute video so far. I want to try to get it at least 15, due to I don't like doing short videos. I don't think they're that good. I'd rather do a longer video, more info, more content for you guys, especially with me streaming CD almost every single night, besides Monday and Tuesday nights, which are 100% guaranteed to be dual. So we're going to try to jump into another game. I still need to figure out editing on this, so we're going to have to sit here and talk for a minute. So I'll quickly do real quick. I'm going to be able to switch my name back on Friday to XGig, which is awesome. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully I don't have to switch my name anymore. So that's a good thing. We got our next opponent, which is running a pretty decent rush deck, because you could see with Tapu Koko with the Latios, probably the Mega Latios with a couple Elon Flutes and a Recycle Plate. Alright. Yep. So best things to do is just play some defense at the moment. He's probably going to... Okay. I am going to stick Sceptile out in front, so that if he does decide to attack, he gets disciplined, and so I can try to land my Stealth Hit and win the game that quickly. Hopefully I don't win the game that quickly. I want to actually have a good game, good commentary, good amount of information. Rocky, relax. We're going to go ahead and drop down the Grass Sphere. I think an idea would be to try to go ahead and type. Okay, this is a dumb decision because you're not going to win that spin even if you land your purple due to the fact that I have Grass Sphere down. Grass Sphere basically it works against Cyclone Kick as well. That I never understood the matchup. I guess they don't understand. Oh, Hiska just texted me on Discord. And we're gonna get the Typhoon Slash. Sorry, was paying attention. I was reading the thing off my computer because I could see Discord notifications pop up. Back to the game. We are now in a very, very dominant position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take over the entry point. What I would do in his situation is just move the Lucario over 1. This is a dumb idea, because that happened. Because now that gives me a free opportunity to go ahead and attack. Of course, he's got his illusion, so this is probably not going to end up too well because that was a dumb move by me. I get bailed out somewhat. So you have an easy attack coming up for either Coco or Max Reviving. Okay. If you can land your purple, I will be very, very happy. Don't land your white. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead set up the Mega Sceptile, I guess, win situation. He is going to move. What I could have done is gone for the Typhoon Slash. I'm not going to be that risky right now, due to the fact that I have such a dominant positioning that I don't need to risk it at the moment, and give him an opportunity because basically right now both entry points are capped. He's not going to be able to do much, and he lands his 50. I'm going to just be able to take over entry point. Now, his Lucario has to be Superman, and most likely that's not going to work out that well where you want one Pokemon to outlast them all. I did not look at his plates. He does have a long throw. I'm not sure if I would have long threw Kabuskin in there. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. Once again, I have Grass Sphere, so it really doesn't matter. That's pretty much game. He does land Dodge. I'm just going to place my Sceptile right next to his Lucario. No need to attack, because why? If he lands his Aurora Sphere, I could... That's game. But if he landed his Aurora Sphere, he could have knocked out my Virizion, be able to take out more Pokemon, and it would have lasted a lot longer of a game. I do want to do one more game, because these games are going quick, and I'm winning, so I'm good. So that's 3 wins in a row. We're going to play one more. I do want to give as much insight into my thinking as possible. Moving up as well. I did almost hit into the 3,700s today, and then, you know me, I play, I grind, and I go up and down constantly. And when I go up a lot. When I go down a lot. Because I just play and play and play and play, and I don't know when to stop. So I did almost reach 3,700, and I dropped into the 3,400s and back up here. And it depends on the RNG and everything, so I take what I get, and hopefully, I think there's like maintenance tonight, so I'm going to grind out this until I stream creative tonight, and hopefully I can get into the top 100. Maybe you might get another video from today, tomorrow, if I decided to, I guess play, if I'm doing good in monthly rankings, getting into the top 100, maybe I might do a video on getting into the top 100, because I think the monthly rankings do end at maintenance, so best of luck to you guys if you're still grinding. I'm going to go ahead reset this. Never mind, I got an opponent. Cool. So who are we going to get? We're going to get Horo BM, and he's got a, not really a rush deck, but it's like a semi-rush ghost-ish deck with a Primal Kyogre. So, first things first, who gets to go first? You get to go first. I like when the opponent gets to go first. due to the fact that I don't want to bring Rowlet on the back every single game to start the game. That's not the best of positioning for that scenario. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring out a Lurantis, start my buffs now. Now with Lucario, I always like to throw Sceptile in front. The main reason is because that is sometimes the Lucarios are fearless and want to just attack right into the opponent because I don't know why. And with Sceptile, I can land Mega Sceptile, I can land Stealth Hit, jump over Mega Sceptile, it's game. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop down Grass Sphere, because if we can keep the Combusken a Combusken and not a Blaziken, that is the best case scenario. So, that is the goal. Don't let them evolve. We're going to go ahead and just bring out all of our Lurantis. It's going to give us a nice 60 buff once his... Okay, you are not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and cover up the goal, because you need to cover up your goal. I can see him taking over Entry, maybe. Mighty Sphere. Okay. You're going to try to set up a surround kill of some sorts. I don't know what it is yet. It also works with Lucario, I guess. So, I mean, no, I need to go after him. He's not going to be able to do anything due to Grass Sphere. And now he can go and bring out Decidueye. This is a bad play for me, because if Decidueye comes out, I land purple, I get knocked out, and look how big that purple is. So hopefully, okay, we got lucky. We got bailed out. I will take it. We're going to go ahead and set up this possible Typhoon Slash on the Lucario, and that's basically how I mobilize through decks, is do this. We're going to go for it. Hopefully he just lands his white, and we don't have to worry about it. That's the worst case scenario, where, of course, he goes and lands the Aurora Sphere. He's probably going to take out my Sceptile. Yep. I'm not heartbroken about it, because I got a max revive. I can bring him right back. I'm not too worried. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And basically, if he decides to take over Entry, what I can do is go ahead and take over his and threaten a counterattack win, which works a good amount of times. You guys would be surprised how much I get counterattack wins. He is going to go Mega Lucario. So this could be a little tricky to get out of, especially that he just landed his Aurora Sphere. Who do you take out? I'm thinking it's the Sceptile again. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to be a little bit aggressive. Actually, no, I don't have to be aggressive here. I can just go ahead and take over behind him. Maybe if I can go ahead and land my land an attack against an attack, or my purple versus his purple. Just not okay. He's got to land his gold here if he wants to help himself out. Help myself out. That was good. Very, very good. And now that's going to freely allow me to go ahead and move next to his Primal Kyogre. Now I want to play some type of bait game where I could try to get him to take over my entry point, but that might take a little while. So what I'm most likely going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rush him. We're going to get the... Okay, we're going to get the attack, get the right amount. We're good. We still have all three Lurantis, so we still get plus 90. Even though we have one in the entry point. Or one in the PC. He's got his guy out, so it helps me out. You're going to go ahead and max revive here. And, okay. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to move back and sit. Play a little bit passive. Maybe he might try to go ahead and take over entry point while he can. Okay. How much do you hit for? 140. I'm going to hit for 140 as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to get burnt, but I don't think that's going to be a big problem. I'm going to do that, and then I could Z-move and unburn him next turn. So that wasn't necessarily the smartest of decisions for him. Yeah, we're going to actually go ahead and activate the Z-move. go ahead, knock him out, get all of our stuff unburnt, and be able to work with our maxed out, not maxed out, but our 90 plus attack. The only problem is that it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him to get that second entry point and for me to get the counterattack, but I don't think that's going to be a play for now. Seeing that you did that, I'm going to go ahead and slide up, put a little bit more pressure on your defensive side, threaten a surround kill. You are going to do that, so this is going to give me an opportunity to go ahead, attack your Lunala, and we're going to get the attack we wanted. Nothing lands miss, unfortunately, but I do have I have a pretty good chance at knocking out his Kyogre. So maybe I go after that next turn. He's probably going to bring his Lucario right here, so I don't take over the entry point. That would be your smart decision. You're going to double chance here. Really? Okay, I see you. You're going to land your dodge. Hopefully you can go ahead and land your white next turn. You're not going to even attempt it. That's fine with me. We're going to go ahead, attack your Kyogre. You're going to land your white. We're going to knock you out, or at least knock you down to your regular Kyogre, which is a lot more manageable. A lot easier to land Typhoon Slash against. For if I decide to go ahead and go after you with Virizion. You're going to head to do that. We're going to go ahead and go after your Kyogre. You're going to land white. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe you can even land miss on one. You're not going to. We are in a very, very good position now to pretty much go ahead and win this game. What I'm thinking is you're going to probably try to go block with Combusken. I think that would be your best opportunity. That's right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to attack it with our Lurantis. Unfortunately, we do not have a Grass Sphere down, so if you do, he does not land his purple, which is awesome. If he did land his purple, we would have been knocked out. So now with the weight 3, it does allow you to be a little bit more patient and just be able to go after that. So we're going to go here. You're going to have to take over the goal now. I'm going to be able to move up, and basically it's going to force you to have to attack probably my Lurantis with your Lunala next turn. So we're going to go ahead and take over that entry point. I keep hitting buttons on my computer. Or, yeah, that works too. That works too. Let's see. And you are going to land dodge, and that's going to be a surround kill, and that's going to be GG. We won 4 in a row. But that's basically... Normally, I don't talk that much in videos. That's basically how I try to run my deck, how I think a couple moves ahead, how I play Pokemon Duel in general. That's why I just, and when it gets later and later in like streams and stuff, I do start to get lazy and don't think as much. That's when I start losing. But that's basically how I play Pokemon Duel. I hope this was somewhat educational for you guys, somewhat entertaining for you guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a big like. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. That's what I'm at currently when I'm recording this video. I've been there for a couple days, but YouTube. That's going to do it for today's episode. And until next time, peace out, guys.